My name is Sheila, and definitely you can call me Shay.
Shane.
Shay, yes.
How do you spell?
S-H-E-N-G.
Okay.
So I am 25 years old.
Okay.
I finished my academic program, which is Bachelor in Elementary Education.
Okay.
Majored in early childhood around 2011.
Okay.
And then after I finished my program, I proceed to another experience in my life, which is being a customer service representative
Okay.
for 1 year and 6 months.
Okay.
So actually, the reason behind why I tried that specific field is that that's the nearest opportunity that I have, and that's the easiest way for me to earn money.
Okay.
Then,
I would like to know, since after you graduated 2011, and why don't you work in a preschool sector as a preschool teacher?
I see. To be honest, I really just want to test if I can do such tasks that is different to the field that I finished.
Correct.
And I want to explore
Okay.
if I can also be a customer service representative,
Okay, alright.
removed from comfort zone.
Okay, got it. And do you have any teaching background?
Yeah.
Right now you have from July this year
Yes.
until now. So 7, 8, August, September, 2 months only.
It's 2013.
I never returned.
I'm sorry. 2013 until now. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright, so share with me what a private tutor or this teaching what the responsibility is all about.
Well, it's not basically giving or pointing the weaknesses of each pupil that really needs to enhance the specific subjects that they really need, but to at least release and allow them to enjoy the potentials that is inside them.
Okay, alright. So I would like to know that what is the childcare industry is all about, to your understanding?
Child care. Well, I've experienced becoming a teacher during my college days.
Okay.
And
What's
as
the problem?
yes, as what I've observed, it's more on cooperative learning by group, in which you observe, provide the specific knowledge, then of course give or allow them to play, explore, and even experience the specific tasks or lessons that the teacher will provide.
Correct.
And definitely as a teacher, you're not only guiding them, but also allow them, not only inside the classroom, but also outside.
Outside.
Yes.
Correct. So tell me, why do you want to work in Singapore, and why should we should hire you?
Best. Actually, the reason why I want to be part of Singapore, because of the discipline. I want to explore or see the world outside the Philippines. And then another, I know I am not the best or even the most qualified applicants, but then I know, and this is the path that I really need, the path or the way that I really want. So if you want something, definitely you will do the best.
Correct. Okay. Tell me, I just want to know, you took up your bachelor in early childhood for 4 years in 2011.
Yes.
Tell me, what do you know preschool teacher job responsibilities?
Aside from guiding, giving knowledge, and enriching their social needs, you should at least have an extra mile. Talking to the parents,
Correct.
and
At least I want to know at least you know, refresh back your
yes,
those during your OJT. Maybe you can share with me during your OJT.
sure. One of the best experience I think is every Wednesday, we allow parents to go inside the classroom, and then we will facilitate a specific program like drawing,
Yes.
in which the father or the mother and also the child will draw.
Okay.
Like we will provide a specific lesson or a task.
Okay.
They will draw. If the theme, for example, the theme is Christmas, they both draw or paint
Okay. Correct.
like socks, Christmas trees.
Okay. Why suddenly you wanted to change back to preschool teaching background? Because you will not work from customer service, private tutor, and now you would like to change to preschool sector. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And
it's
why suddenly you want to come back?
about that.
It's about that.
Yes, and I really want it. So I think it's about time for me to at least try another field. And I know my affiliations. I know in my affiliation is not enough to at least proceed to teaching. But then I know to myself how
Okay.
I am compassionate and how I am good when it comes to teaching and connection between pupils and also
Tell me why should we hire you? Tell me why we should hire you.
this is what I really need. This is what I want. So I always make sure that every task that you will give to me, I'll finish and I'll do my 100% with love and compassion.
Very cool. What do you know? What is the philosophy of education?
I always believe with Lord Gardner, which is the multiple intelligence,
Okay.
in which there's no such thing as stupid individual. So you just have to allow them to explore, experience, and unlock the potentials within themselves.
Correct. Very good. Okay, do you have any more questions?
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, and my one will be Vanessa.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Vanessa, you are 33 years old, right?
Yes, sir.
You're from the name. The school is what is it?
Make Hawaiian
I never
College,
heard this before. I never here. Maybe where is it located at?
Bulacan.
Bulacan. Okay. Alright.
Baliwan.
Huh?
Is there Baliwan?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Alright, so you have work experience as in a Montessori school before?
Montessori school.
Okay, so Vanessa, share with me. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Teacher Vanessa. My students call me Teacher V. And I am a mother of two.
Okay.
And I got married year 2004.
Okay.
And I returned back to school just 2012. So I just graduated March 2015.
Mm-hmm, I can see
Yes.
that. Yeah.
But
Why you studied it? I mean, suddenly you switched back to studies.
yeah, because I'm already in the teaching field and I really need to finish my studies. And
Okay.
I have to show my children
Okay.
that their mother has finished their studies also.
Alright. Okay. So share with me your work experiences. This company since 2002, 2005. If you can still remember.
Yeah. 2002 to 2005, I worked as a preschool teacher in a Montessori school while I was still studying in college.
Okay.
So that was my part-time job.
Okay.
So the owner of the school was my former teacher
Okay,
in
share
high
with me.
school.
Correct. Share with me what your job responsibility, the daily routine work as a preschool teacher.
As a preschool teacher, I am entrusted by the parents to take care by their children also. So I get to mingle with the kids ages 3 to 5 years
Okay.
old. So I am tasked to develop their social,
Okay.
emotional,
Alright.
and even the cognitive skills.
So what methods that you teach during that session, that particular session, maybe in the morning or in the afternoon?
In the morning.
In the morning.
Yes.
Okay. How long is the session last?
2 hours for the nursery class for the 3 years old.
Correct. 2 hours.
2.5 hours for the kinder class.
Correct. Okay. So
And then
share
3
with,
hours for the 6 years old.
correct. So share with me what do you teach?
I handle the nursery class. So the school has this curriculum combined Montessori and developmental program. We want to go out the traditional way of teaching.
Yes.
And
Montessori approach.
we really promote progressive education,
Correct.
embracing the developmentally appropriate practice, which is the
Good.
DAP program.
Very good. Okay. So tell me why should we hire you?
I can be an asset.
Okay.
I can give my best.
Okay.
I am more than just a teacher. I can be a mother to my children or to my students. And I can be a life coach.
Good. You're very calm. I like it.
Thank you.
Alright, so what else? About, I believe that during your work experience with this Discovery Montessori, their approach are totally different based to one-to-one, if I'm not wrong. Am I right? Based with Montessori approach is
Montessori approach is still a preschool setting.
preschool setting.
The one-on-one approach is on the Kumon method of reading.
Okay, okay.
In Kumon, we have this individualized instruction.
Correct, correct.
Yes.
You're right. Okay, good. So you have no problem in teaching any kind of ages
Yes.
from 18 months probably to 6 years
Yes,
old.
sir.
Very good. What else? Okay, how is your interpersonal skills with the parents?
Yes, sir. Since in handling children, we have this so-called individual differences.
Correct.
Just the same with the parents.
That's right.
If I have this 30 pupils, I also have 30 parents to be associated with. I
Correct.
have to relate with them what's happening inside the school.
Okay.
Some parents are easy to be with and some parents are not.
Okay.
But that is a part of my job description.
Good. So you are married with 2 kids.
Yes,
How old are they?
10 and 11.
So they already grown up.
Yes, they
So
are
if
already
you want to
grown
work in Singapore, who will take care of your
My husband will take care of them.
and so what else? I believe that you had also experienced or encountered with a child who is misbehaved or not listening
Yes.
to you, I believe so. And also a child maybe not something on the hard object, maybe bruises or something. So what is your reaction to that situation, that kind of situation?
In those situations, we should be ready for that. So care is always there. We should look for some teachable moments
Correct.
so that those incidents won't happen inside the classroom. But if that's what happened, a teacher should be alert to give at least the first aid treatments for the
First aid.
children. For children.
You know how to use first aid? First aid? First aid?
Yes, sir.
You do that?
Yes.
Okay. So you mentioned that there's no commencement date. You can, what is your, if you're selected to work in Singapore, when can you come to Singapore?
By now, I am currently employed, sir.
Okay.
But preferably after this school year, I can be deployed
So hopefully maybe next year, January.
by May, sir.
May.
2017. 2017. Yes,
That's
sir.
fine. Should we find out? Okay. How is your health condition as of today?
I am very good, sir.
Good. Okay.
I am physically active and I can even run after each children.
That's fine. So I don't want to ask you more questions about your work experience as a physical teacher. You know what to do.
Yes, sir.
I believe so. You know how to
Thank
to,
you.
to change diapers for the children because you are married. You are married, so you know what to do.
Yes.
So what most important is that I want to know what can you contribute to the organization in the childcare sector in Singapore?
Yes, sir. With that in mind, sir, with all of my experiences, I am very generous enough to give to them what I have learned for the past years. I can give them hints, I can give them I can teach them some teaching styles
Okay.
and also collaborate with them and go with the advocate with the development and appropriate topics.
Very good. Where's your diploma?
I haven't yet get my diploma, sir.
Oh, how come? Why you don't have your diploma?
My special order coming from the CHED has just,
Okay. So you will get it soon.
yes, it is.
Okay, but your QR is all here, right?
It's already there.
Agent Bristol.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have any more questions?
Nothing, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, Kate. Okay, so tell me from Pamantasang 2016, same with Margin Comia. Margin Comia.
Maybe you have to say that.
Exactly. Okay, so Kate, share with me, tell me about yourself.
My name is Kate. I'm 22 years old. I'm currently employed right now. I'm working at Top Draw Animation. It's actually a animation company. We do different shows like Tom and Jerry,
Okay.
My Little Pony. Aside from that, I am the youngest of my 2 siblings,
Okay.
and I'm currently single. So
Okay, so share with me that you mentioned you had private tutor. It means one-to-one? Okay, tell me what is your
Actually, I've been working ever since I was in college. As far as I remember, it was during my second year in college. My mother is actually a teacher, so she's been training me ever since I was young. So during my during days, I've been teaching students from nursery up to, actually it's up to college. And with that, the first thing I learned during my training is first you have to find out their subject weakness, and that is the first thing you have to develop there. But it doesn't stop there. You should
Right.
also expand the different subjects. Aside from that, you should always be a good example to them. So you should show them the values in different subjects, especially in math. So values doesn't stop just in English, in science. It also applies in different subjects.
So I'm just curious, why after you completed your school in 2016, that is this year, March or April? March or April?
It's March actually.
March. Okay, you have your diploma, right?
Not yet. It hasn't been released yet.
How come?
So actually, our school is kind of late with the requirements.
Okay, then why after you graduated 2016, you're going to work in a preschool sector?
Oh, actually, my last company, the last work I had, I was also studying during that time.
Okay, alright.
So for the past 6 years or 5 years of my studying, I've been working at the same time.
Alright. So what do you know preschool sector, preschool setting or setup is all about? Tell me.
In preschool setting, I've learned that it is the building stage of education, of development. So it's a fragile stage for the student. So the teacher as well should be holistic in different angles of life. Like she should be approachable. She should have a wise. She's knowledgeable. She's wise, and at the same time, she's also an observant. Since the philosophy of education, from what I've learned, every child is different from each other. They are uniquely talented from one another.
Correct.
So as a teacher, just like what I said earlier, they should be a holistic person.
Correct.
They should know the talent of this child, what's the weakness, the strength of this child, and you should be the first one to help them develop their strength and also the weaknesses.
Fantastic, very good answer. So tell me why we should find you.
For educational field, you can say that I'm not quite experienced since I've only done tutorings and also, but I've also taught in schools. But what I can contribute to you and your company is that I love kids,
Correct.
and that is my passion.
So
Ever
it's most
since.
important is your passion.
Mhm.
So no matter what you say that you are very lack of experience, most important is the passion that you must have inside you that you want to teach.
Yes,
And
exactly.
everything will be in good things.
As long as you love the child, you love
Exactly.
your job, you love everybody,
Exactly.
everything works great.
Exactly. Okay, so how is your health condition as of today?
I'm perfectly fine.
Good. Alright, so you can come in October.
Yes.
You have a passport.
Yes.
When's your passport expires?
It lasts for 2 years. Its validity is until 2 years.
So you, Pamantal Sun, that was this year we have teachers at Margina. But she was 2003. She was not qualified. Do you know that? Even though she is early childhood graduate, but don't worry because you are new. This is a new curriculum. It's fine. Yeah, it's a new curriculum. But yours is fine because we had one teacher. She come from Pamantan Sun, and after that she works in Singapore now and submitted to Singapore agency, early childhood development agency. She was not qualified, and they said because of that she left a few units. Yeah, 8 units, right? 8 out of 14, 9 units, something like that. Then we noticed that because when we look at the difference between Singapore curriculum under British and hers, there's a big gap. And because of the class that she graduated 2003, 2005. So maybe yours is the latest one. Okay. So do you have any more questions?
That's okay. Thank you.
Okay, Jason. So Jason, we did Skype twice or once?
Once.
Once, right? Okay, so Jason, tell me about yourself.
I'm Jason Dale Menor. I graduated from Mariano Marcos State University,
Okay.
College of Teacher Education, where preschool education is my field of specialization. I'm 21 years old. I'm currently working at the same university where I graduated from
Okay.
as an administrative aide, where we facilitate and we conduct trainings for preschool teachers as well.
You do an administration job.
Yes, sir. We help them. We help those trainers to train those preschool teachers.
I know.
So I cannot say anything about preschool because I do not
Correct.
have much close with them. But in the higher level, I can say that I am much attached to those preschool teachers
Correct.
because we are helping them to become as well preschool teachers like us, because they are not actually a preschool teacher, but because they wanted to become part of our profession, they get units from masteral as well as from the bachelors, and we help those trainers to train those
Okay.
teachers.
You graduated from early childhood or preschool teacher
Yes.
education, right? So tell me what preschool teacher work responsibility.
The responsibility of a preschool teacher, of course, is to create the foundation of every learners, that they should be holistically developed, that they must be socially, spiritually, physically, of course. They should possess all the quality to able for them to advance to the next level.
Correct. But in the real life situation, you have yet to teach any student.
Yes, just only in my OJT.
Share with me during your OJT.
During my OJT, I worked with grades 1 up to
7 years
grades,
old?
yes sir, 7 years old up to even to grade 4, because we are so flexible in our university that we does not limit ourselves to preschool, but we also expand our
I know what you mean.
teaching experience to higher levels. So
Okay.
from grades 1, we experienced to wash the poop of my of my students.
Male teacher?
Male, yes sir, because we used to
For in Singapore,
alternate.
Singapore cannot. Singapore.
We
male
do
teacher
the
cannot.
alternate, sir.
Only
Only
female.
female.
Yeah, if
Here we need to, because these people is used to cook during after
Yeah,
snack.
of
So
course.
afterwards, after sometimes another student teacher will go and
Yeah,
clean
correct.
him up. So we need to do it alternate, and as
Correct.
well as we also experience some pupils that punched his fellow classmate, that he lose his two teeth. So
Okay. That is they are grown up. They already
Yes.
7 that they are more
there's
kind of
yes, there are so
yeah,
more
very- yeah,
physically active.
Exactly. Okay, so tell me why we should hire you.
You should hire me because I possess the quality of a preschool teacher should have. I have the ideas, the knowledge, I have the theories and approaches that my college had implanted into me, and I can share it to the organization so that I can expand what they know, and they can also share with me what they also know.
Very good. Tell me that you're a male teacher. The rest, most of the teaching industry mostly are all female,
Yes.
right? Tell me what's so unique about you that you want to work in Singapore compared what's so good about you that you
Compared
think that you want to
to
work in Singapore?
female teachers, as a male teacher, we are physically to handle things. We can carry the things of our pupils. We can carry them as well when it comes to where there are commotions or
Yeah.
and something will happen. And I can say that we should stop the tradition of in the teaching profession that a male cannot teach in the
Exactly.
preschool
Exactly.
setting.
We do have few male teachers in Singapore already. Yeah, we
Here
do
in the
have-
Philippines, there are so many male teachers
Preschool teacher.
in preschool, sir, because they can control the student or the pupils, because they fear more male teachers because they are powers, so they are
Dominant.
the dignity of
Dominant.
the dignity is in there, that when it comes to female teachers, they are so flexible with their
Yes.
feelings, they are so attached, and so the attitude as well of the student, the pupil will
Yeah.
imbalance.
I
So
know.
when it comes to male teachers, we are so precise with what are the rules, what are the policies that we should impose in our schools.
Good. So what is the philosophy of education?
My philosophy of education is what teacher said a while back, that multiple intelligences,
Correct.
we should always acknowledge the intelligence that a student should possess, a pupil should possess, because he might not be good with this portion, but he can be good with this portion, so why should we neglect him in doing such that he can be achieved?
Good answer. Remember, it's already recorded. Good answer. So do you have any more? How's your health condition?
So far I'm fine and precisely good.
Did you tell your parents that you want to work abroad?
Yes sir, they helped me to come here because I'm from Ilocos Norte.
How far from Ilocos to here?
It takes 9 hours to travel by bus.
Okay, I'll do my best for you. No more.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Okay, so you have any more questions?
No, none so
No,
far.
because I still have your recorded. Remember that we had
Yes sir,
Skype
we
before.
had Skype.
It's all the same everything. Okay, so now next one, I want to see your presentation. Short, simple, sharp, because I have to go back to Singapore at 9 o'clock. My flight is at 9. Okay? All that.